going on, guys? It is your boy Beer Gut Plays here, back at it with another episode of the WWE 2K24 MyGM mode. Now, hopefully, you guys have enjoyed the content so far. If you guys like the content, you want to see this channel grow, make sure you super kick that like button, comment down below, and subscribe to this channel for more content. Be sure to check out the channel sponsor for today, Dubby Energy. Dubby Energy, I'll leave the link in the video description below. Use my code BeerGut at checkout. You'll save yourself a discount of 10% on your order. Guys, Dubby has my back, whether I am trying to get in a quick workout, doing one of these videos, just trying to make it through my normal day at work. And it uses coffee bean extract, so you get no jitters, no crash afterwards. My personal favorite flavor is the mango papaya flavor. But Dubby has many great flavors. Definitely recommend you checking it out. Find your favorite. But be sure to use the code BeerGut at checkout. You'll save yourself a discount on your order. Before we get started, I do want to plug the series playlist. I'm going to leave a post in the top right-hand corner right here. Having a lot of fun with this series so far. It has been a great run. We just finished the pay-per-view Hell in a Cell. I like the concept of what Hell in a Cell is. So definitely, you know, I like the interpromotional matchups starting and ending the card. So it does make it a lot more fun to like figure out what you're gonna book in between. But you know, it's definitely an interesting concept. But guys, we're gonna get this thing started and get to the recording. As you guys can see, the opener: Braun Breaker taking on Damian Priest. Akam doing battle in singles competition against Axiom. Jade Cargill doing battle with Nia Jackson. In the main event, it is going to be a World Heavyweight title match. As you guys see, we're going to make the change. Roman Reigns defending his World Heavyweight Championship against Shinsuke Nakamura. This is going to be an exciting card. I personally cannot wait to get this thing get this thing started, because guys, this is going to be an absolute killer of a night of wrestling. I'm super excited. We just moved into the concert hall. Now we got to get the normal arena. I like that aspect of the MyGM. You got to earn the assets to upgrade your arena and everything like that. Currently, we are sitting in first place of MyGM, beating out Tyler Breeze, which I never thought was going to happen. I did think we got the better roster overall, but yeah, I got Roman, got Shinsuke, I got Jacob Fatu, got Jey Uso, got Gunther. I got a lot of star-studded talent on this roster, and it is really showing. You know, the young gun, Braun Breaker, who I think will be a big-time player in the very near future on this series. But right now, he is kind of just in the mid-card. He's having great matches with Damian Priest, so I absolutely love it. We're going to get this thing underway. And guys, I'm recording this shortly before WrestleMania Saturday, so I did do a WrestleMania prediction video. It was a lot of fun. Hopefully, I am right on mine as we get Braun Breaker on his way to the ring. He's super... I feel... I don't even want to talk about it, because I could be right, I could be wrong, but Braun Breaker ready to go, former Intercontinental Champion, taking on the current IC Champ. I like how these things have kind of played out so far. I like the fantasy booking aspect of this mode, so I'm super excited with the way things have been turning out. And Braun Breaker is absolutely ready to go, fighting in the Reverb Room, which honestly I would. I can't wait till we upgrade to the next one, because that's when you start bringing in the money, bringing in the fans, everything like that, is when you're actually wrestling in a wrestling arena. And we're working our butt off to get where we need to be. Braun is game, though. Let me tell you, Braun Breaker is game for his match tonight against current IC champ Damian Priest. And now on his way to the ring, former Judgment Day leader, former World Heavyweight Champion, current Intercontinental Champion, Damian Priest. Honestly, I feel like he is going to also be... Everybody I drafted in some way is going to be a big part of this series. Whether it be Damian Priest, Braun Breaker, Roman Reigns, Shinsuke Nakamura, Jacob Fatu. I'm excited about what Jacob Fatu is going to turn into. You know, like I said, he is one of my favorite WWE superstars currently. And honestly, I can't wait to see what happens all on, well, I'm talking this like I'm recording, and this, by the time this drops, this will be a week past WrestleMania, so honestly, I just can't wait to see what happens on WrestleMania Saturday and Sunday. And Damian Priest having a decent reign as the IC champ. I think he could have a nice, lengthy reign with that title. You know, we're real. Like I said, I'm really working on building up certain superstars on this brand. Like I mentioned, Jacob Fatu, and I mentioned Braun Breaker. I feel like Jacob Fatu versus Braun Breaker could be a WrestleMania main event on this channel. I feel like them two could just have like a killer matchup. And Braun's ready. Damian Priest is ready to roll. And referee calls for the bell. Braun Breaker gets hit right in the mouth by Damian Priest. And Damian Priest got him up on the shoulder and slams him back on the mat. Damian Priest on the outside. Referee starts the count. Braun just cleared the top rope and hits the senton flip. These two are battling on the outside of the ring as Damian Priest connects with a spine buster. And Braun getting back into the ring. Damian circling the ring. And they lock up. Double underhook to a power bomb. And Braun's got Damian Priest up on the shoulders. The gut buster. What's Braun Breaker thinking here? In the corner, setting up for the spear. And he hits it on Damian Priest. Damian Priest is down and out. The referee goes for a count. It's only a 2 count. And now Damian Priest has control here. Tosses him headfirst into the shoulder in the turnbuckle. And Braun gets out of that one. A choke takedown by Braun Strowman. Jesus. And the shoulder tackle levels him. Braun Breaker absolutely just in control of this matchup. And Damian Priest got the legs hooked in a pinning predicament, but Braun Breaker able to get out of it. 2. Damian Priest reverses it. Braun reverses it. Oh my God, what an interesting back and forth as Braun Breaker hits the spear again. Go for the cover, young man. That is a 3 count. Braun Breaker wins this matchup. A good way to start this Monday Night Raw. Braun Breaker victorious over the current Intercontinental Champion. Who, you know, are they going to have another match at the pay-per-view for that title? I guess we'll find out here in due time. And Braun Breaker is celebrating. Starting off with a 3.5-star match. I dig it. An advertising promo by Katana Chance. Make us a little bit of that money. And now it is Akam and Axiom doing battle tonight. Remember, we had to meet Akam's request to go up against Axiom. So why not? And one half of the current WWE Raw World Tag Team Champions, Akam, on his way to the ring. Well, part of Authors of Pain, part of Final Testament was at this time. I really wish in MyGM mode, like, you could get, you know, like if they're in a tag team like Akam and Razor, they would be accompanied by, if Akam or Razor would come out by themselves, they're accompanied by the other one. And Paul Ellering. I would just lose my lid over that. Akam steps into the ring, one half of the tag team champions. This is going to be an absolute barn burner. I mean, their styles kind of mesh well because Axiom is a cruiserweight. And I think I am going to try out the trade system here in the very near future. I just want to see what would happen if we do a trade. And there's a couple potential trades that I might want to explore. And now Axiom on his way to the ring. Again, like I said, I remember seeing Axiom and Nathan Frazier back when NXT was on USA. I would watch it occasionally. This entrance is trippy, by the way. But I haven't watched NXT in a long time, mainly because they are on the CW, and my provider, Fubo, does not have CW as a channel offered in my area. So, to be honest with you, though, I'm usually so busy with other stuff, I probably wouldn't have time to watch it. I'm actually missing Stand and Deliver right now. I just finished up SmackDown the other night. God, this entrance is tripping me out, guys. Like, I don't know why. It's tripping me out. And we are going to get this matchup underway. Axiom and Akam. Akam gets hit with a drop kick, but now Akam in control. What the? I don't know what he was thinking. I don't know what we're thinking. I don't know what. Jesus. If this gets anything more than a 1-star match, I'm pretty sure this game's broken. As the splash in the corner, and Axiom is reeling right now. And just mudhole stomps him in the gut. Locking up. And the Irish whip over the top rope. Akam. Power bomb on Axiom. And now the finisher. He's got him set up. Pump handle. Got him up on his shoulders, and a Death Valley driver from that pump handle. And that is a 3 count. Akam wins that in convincing fashion. It was a decent match. I don't know if it was great, but it was decent. And Akam, 1.5. Okay, that's fair. That is fair. Jey Uso doing a little bit of charity gets us 3,000 new fans, and it's Jade Cargill versus Nia Jax. I am kind of excited about this. Remember, Jade made her debut at the pay-per-view against Maxime Dupri. Now, absolutely utter domination by Jade in the Hell in a Cell, but Jade, very, very new to the wrestling industry, obviously. Came from another company, not very long, but God, she has so much potential. And, you know, look, if she could figure out how to put it together all in the ring, she could be like one of the top women in wrestling. And you guys obviously may or may not have a difference of opinion than I do, but that's okay. I think Jade is, personally, one of the better women's wrestlers on the roster. Again, well, could be one of the better wrestlers on the women's roster. I can tell you this much, she got the look, that's for damn sure. I mean, I could definitely see her being like a Bianca Belair type women's wrestler, where she's just, you know, Bianca's obviously very jacked, and I think Bianca's very talented in the ring. I vaguely remember her NXT days where she wasn't that great, but she grew, and now Nia Jax on her way to the ring. The Battle of Two Giants. This is going to be the kickstart of potentially a big feud for both women. Remember, Nia Jax lost her women's title to Io Sky a couple weeks ago, and looking to regain it. Nia Jax could potentially just be, you know, on her way out off the brand, but who knows? Like I said, I'm going to experiment with a couple trades on this thing. I think it could be potentially a lot of fun. And again, it's all personally what you're looking for on your roster. I think these two get, you know, could potentially be a big time, you know, yeah, I think both of these two could have a potential big time feud. And Jade starts with the shoulder block, but it no effect to Nia. Nia knocks over Jade. And they are trading shots back and forth. Nia, Jade Cargill throwing haymakers. Teeing off on each other. Jade, little bit behind, but no. Jade fires back. Oh my God. These two are just slugging it out. And there we go. What? Did not knock her down? Wow. And Nia throws Jade back in the ring. What a reversal. Short arm clothesline. Picks her up. Another one. Nia stumbling with the 3 short arm clotheslines. Nia hits the leg drop on the back of the head of Jade. Nia going for a cover. Not even a 2 count. This woman is a super athlete. Small package. Jade got the leg hook, only a 1 count. Drops the knee on Nia's head. Holy moly. Irish whip into the referee, and the toss. Got Nia off her feet and tossed her. She's going to hit Jaded on the outside. Oh my God. The referee up to a count of 7, 8, 9. Nia needs to get in the ring, gets back in. Jesus. And Jade going top rope. What has Jade got in store here? Hits the shoulder tackle. Now Jade going top rope again. Hits the splash, going for a cover. Only enough for a 2 count. And now, got her hooked up and jaded. Did that bust Nia Jax open? 1, 2. She kicked out. Oh my God. These two women absolutely going to war as Jade tosses her from post to post. Spear! Hooks the leg. That is a 3 count. Jade Cargill undefeated on the brand. Oh my goodness. And they are both busted wide open after this match. I do gotta say, I like this. I like that feature about the game. The women can draw blood too. Very, I like that they're doing the intergender stuff, and, women actually can get busted open. It's a 2.5-star match to start out the feud. I'm cool with it. Andrade calling out Jacob Fatu, and it is main event time. Roman Reigns taking on Shinsuke Nakamura live from the Reverb Room in Saginaw, Michigan. What's up to my Michigan peeps? And this is going to be just an absolute banger of a match to end tonight's Monday Night Raw. Roman Reigns on his way to the ring. Or I'm sorry, Shin on his way to the ring. So I know you guys see these. These are actually not producing any sound to my ear hole. So it's just, I kind of use them to cover my ears. Kind of hoping maybe it would help with the volume of my voice. And it kind of makes me look like a commentator, because the commentators always wear headsets. Now, granted, they don't wear Roman Reigns t-shirts, and Pit Vipers, but I digress. And in fact, these things are a little, I wouldn't say foggy, but I wear these in just about every video. I got quite a different pairs, but these happen to be my favorite. There we go. Perfect. There we go. And Shin's ready to go, man. He is ready for this once-in-a-lifetime opportunity against Roman Reigns, the big dog, the tribal chief, the OTC. He is absolutely ready for this. There we go. There we go. And the tribal chief, your current world heavyweight champion, on his way to the ring. He's ready to put boots to asses, I get. Oh, God, what was that one saying he had? Stack him. After his WrestleMania match against Daniel Bryan and Edge, which to me was one of the more underrated WrestleMania main events. I mean, I know we all wish that somebody else won, like Daniel Bryan or Edge, but it just didn't work out like that. And the tribal chief on his way to the ring. I don't know how they got that over in the Reverb Room with all that fireworks and stuff, but here we are. Roman's got his Ula Fala. Man, he is absolutely just ready to tear into the opponent, Shinsuke Nakamura. Now, he was listed as a face in this game. I haven't changed him over. I know he's been kind of playing the tweener character on TV, so I didn't really mess with it. Wonder what kind of reaction he's going to get tonight at WrestleMania. Well, we'll know by this point. Kind of just an interesting thought. I know in a recent GQ article, he came out and he said that he voted, even though he's a registered Democrat, he voted for Donald Trump. I'm not going to really look too deep into it because, number one, I don't give a shit. Roman doesn't know I even exist, so, or any of these famous people that don't align with your political beliefs, I don't know why anybody gives a shit. Like, and again, I'm ranting. Sorry. I don't know why anybody gives a shit. They don't know you fucking exist, so why give a shit? Like, seriously. What does that have to do with anything? You can still enjoy their work and still enjoy whatever their work may be, whether it be wrestling, music, sports, whatever. It doesn't matter. Rant over. But Roman is absolutely ready to continue this title reign, looking to defeat Shinsuke Nakamura tonight. He said, I have an idea in my head what to do with this thing. Hopefully it plays out the way I want it to, because I want to have one of the, I want to have the best MyGM series as I can possibly have. And Roman Reigns, I think Roman Reigns is going to be a fine champion on this brand. I think he's, again, I don't know how they got that cleared from the reverb room, but I'm here for it. I feel like it really makes a big part of the show, the fireworks, everything like that. Now, hopefully, we can kind of move through these upgrades kind of quickly. I would love to get the upgrade of, the new arena, everything like that, so. And it is time to crown a new champion, and I will be back.
Watching at home, freeze this moment in time, because everything's about to change in just a few seconds. A championship match like this.
And we're back! Roman Nakamura for the title. Referee is calling for the bell and this match gets started. Roman Reigns, big boot to Shinsuke Nakamura, and they're already trading shots. Roman and Nak really teeing off on each other. Nice chop by Nak. Another chop, Roman. They are both equaling each other's shots. He's telling him, come on. And he chops him right in the ear. But the headbutt knocks down Shinsuke Nakamura. And he is going to continue this assault on Shinsuke Nakamura. Big boat knocks him down. Shinsuke got the pinning combination. Roman counters it. Got into a pin of his own. Only enough for a 2, and Shinsuke kicks out. Roman top rope territory. Dodges Shinsuke's attack. And here we go, trading shots again. What a slap to the ear by Shinsuke. Another one. These two just teeing off on each other. Misses it. Shinsuke coming back. Again. Oh, God. These two are having an absolute war as the punch to the gut connects. Superman punch, and Roman Reigns goes for the cover. And that is a 3 count. Roman Reigns is victorious, retains his title in a hell of a main event to end this episode of Monday Night Raw. Holy crap. What a back and forth matchup, not even gonna lie. What a back and forth, just them going back. It was a good match. Let's see what the score gave us, though. 4 stars. Okay, I will take that. I will definitely take that as a main event. Just a singles, normal match for the title. I thought that was great. 3.5 stars for the Clay brothers taking on Randy Orton and Duke Hudson. Trick Williams versus Elton Prince. We brought him over. 2.5 stars. Okay. Indy Hartwell and that is the tag team I would like to get is Gallows and Anderson. Now, I would definitely trade Fraxium for it. And Chyna and Roxanne Perez in the main event. You can't complain about that. That is awesome. That is a killer main event. But I think we killed them. We are still in the lead of the MyGM over SmackDown. They got a little bit more money than us, though. We're going to be in Newark, New Jersey, 3 weeks away from SummerSlam. We brought over Trick Williams and Nathan Frazier. We're going to give Nathan Frazier what he wants. Promised the Nathan Frazier a match this week. We're going to give him what he wants. Still not enough to get the pay-per-view or the thing. We're going to play one of the This Is War cards. Hopefully it ends up working out. Yep. Rock bottom prices. I'm going to save that for a pay-per-view. I got to save that for a pay-per-view just because, I like to do a lot of my special matches on a pay-per-view or the Raw before. I have nobody injured. I'm going to play the Blind It card. And we're going to set this week's show up for you. In your opener, Jacob Fatu versus Andrade in a Extreme Rules match. Okay, that's cool. We're going to play the rock bottom prices now, just because we can. Never mind on that. We changed our mind. Charity. Roman going to run the charity. That's great. Tag team match. Akam and Razor versus Fraxium. He gets a match this week, so that works. Who's going to do the next charity event? Or the next advertising event? Trick Williams, welcome to the brand. You're going to do a little bit of advertising for us. And this is just going to be a normal match. Nia Jax, Nia Jax and Jade Cargill. Yep, rematch from last week. We'll book that as a tables match. Okay. And then the final one, it's going to be a self-promo for... Damian Priest. Okay. And in the main event, it's going to be... Well, it's going to be Jey Uso taking on Gunther in the main event. Maybe. Hold on. We're going to clear that. And... We're going to do another tag team match. Okay. I like it. There we go. And in the main event, it is going to be big Jey Uso taking on Gunther. I don't want to do a casket match yet. In just a regular match. But, guys, I got to get up on out of here. Hopefully, you guys enjoyed the episode. If you guys can, if you like the content, you want to see this channel grow, takes nothing of your time, costs no extra money, hit that like button, comment down below, subscribe to this channel for more. Be sure to check out some of the other series that I am running on this channel. Monday, NASCAR 14, Jimmy Johnson season mode. We just ran the Daytona 500, so hopefully you guys will check that out. It's going to be in one of these four corners. Wednesday, NHL 25 Philadelphia Flyers franchise 2.0. Guys, having a lot of fun with that. Could not make the playoffs again, but we are getting closer, so that is a sign of something. Thursday, MLB The Show 25 Orioles, somewhere along these four corners right here. And then Saturday, the WWE 2K25 My Rise live stream. That is going to be airing every Saturday night. I am available. Guys, I got to get up on out of here. Hopefully you enjoyed it. I will see y'all in the next video. Much love, mwah, and peace out, my friends.